Saturday afternoon. Repacked wax. Here we go. Let's see, nice and in order here. We'll see. I gotta see how the glare works. I didn't put the big lights on. Figure just crack the blinds a little bit. And away we go. Let's see. Got my little garbage bag set up here. I'll take these guys out. All right, we got a little story on the back. Generations of collectors distinctly recall the thrill of opening a fresh pack of sports cards, the feel and sound of wax paper wrapper, the smell of cardboard, the excitement of tracking down our favorite players' cards. Now we experience the joy of collecting while sharing that feeling with the new generation of collectors. Repacked Wax pulls together high-quality cards, stars, rookies, and commons from major brands, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, and offers them in a classic wax paper wrapper. Just like you remember, at a more affordable price than most vintage wax. Condition and selections will vary. No two packs are the same. You have our commitment as a fellow collector. High standards, blah, blah. So, Repacked Wax, you want to check them out? It is what it is. Richie P's in the house. Let's see what we have in store here, Rich. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have. First pack up. Comes with their nice little, look at this. This is how we're starting out today. Kurt Ford. J.J. Richards. Davon Olin. That's where we're at. Davon Olin. Here's a Pudge. You know what? I'll save the little Pudge. We'll put Pudge to the side. That's a nice card. Mike Easler. Mikey Easler card. All right. Chris Bando. Harold Baines. I'm trying to move my elbow so it fits here. Let's see, that's a little better. Ron Rogers. Oh, nice. Dave Kingman. Who's that? Brooke Jacoby. 80. You know I like my 84 tops. Bobby Ojeda. Stan Belinda. Al Fitzmaurice. Francisco Liriano. Omar Vizquel. Repacked Wax. Into the donation box we go. Where's my guy Steven? Steve was looking for a video the other day. Steven Bowman. I think he's part of the Bowman family. Who's that? Gedman. Jody Davis. Can't read his name. Mike Stapleton, maybe? Miller. Look at this. We got two garbage cards in a row. Dibble. Spanky LaValliere. Who's that? Dave Bergman. Brian Jordan. Eric the Red. Checklist. What do we got here? 86. 86 tops checklist, huh? All right. We got a little Ken Singleton card. It's not in bad shape. It's Ken Singleton. I might save the Ken Singleton oldie. And I'm definitely going to save this bad boy with a little Tom Terrific on it. Silvio Martinez. Wally World. John Mayberry. Ken Phelps. Alrighty. Next pack. I enjoy these little cards here. You know, it's fun. Looks like we got some 88s. I got a box of these to open up, by the way. Although I don't think we got anything good in them. Willie, Donnie Ossie, There you go. Willie McGee rookie, right? Is that his rookie, 85? Gene Nelson. Von Joshua. Rick Leach. Mark Parent. Oh, we got a hider underneath there. What do we got? We got a Ricky and a Rock Reigns. Not too bad. We'll put that to the side. Ellis Valentine. All right. Can't read that. Who's that? Charlie O'Brien. Dick Trudeau. We got a sticky. Don Slaught. Nino Espinoza. Mike Avile. Wizard of Oz. Nice 82 Donruss. Bobby Molinaro. Keith Atherton. Who's that? A Bogsy record breaker? Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that centering on Toby Harrah. Wonderful. Wonderful Toby. Brew Crew. Rick Sutcliffe. I like the blue cards, you know. Terry Crowley. We got some oldies, not goodies though. Mariano, Terry Poole. There's a Randy Johnson. There's a Dan Ford. Barbaro Garby. Aaron's in the house. There's a Georgie Brett. We'll save the George Brett. It's an 85 Fleer. I like the 85 Fleer. Where's that 86? Yeah, how great was that cut on Toby Harrah? Unbelievable. Let's see what we got here. Gwen leading off the races. Doug Bird. Carlos Diaz. Adelie Hammaker. I like 86 Donruss. Who is that? Larry Mulbron. Here we go. Chuckle. Here we go. Here's some gems. Alex Trevino. Juan Bonilla. Juan Bonilla on Bobby Bonilla Day. We get Juan Bonilla. I can't read that guy's name because it's upside down. Well, I'm looking at it from the side, so. Who's that? Tom Gordon. John Verhoeven. Oh, we got the little Verhoeven. TJ House. Wild Thing, Mitch Williams. Yeah, great jerseys back in the day. Great jerseys. Junior Spivey leading off things. Oh, here we go. Some great tops. BJ Surhoff. Mel Hall. Jimmy Sexton. Pete O'Brien. Pete Varney. Brian Sakinski. All right. Ozzie Virgil. Give me more 84s. Is that Mike Bordick? On a, oh, I thought that was a Pirate for a second. Dan Spillner, huh? What's this one here? National League leader. Is that Tom Browning? Oh, this is Tom. This is Tom Seaver. What year? What kind of card is this? This is a 92 card. In 1979, Seaver pitched himself to a 16-6 record, leading the NL in win percentage to 727, 5 shutouts, 32 appearances. In only 32 appearances. Only 32. Today, that's like a, if you don't do 30, 25, you're a good guy. Huh. All right. Well, anyway, Jeff Reed. And not, are you kidding me with this dude again? I've never seen this guy before. Now we got him twice. Barboba. Damon Easley. And a Dusty Baker. I'm gonna save that for my Houston Astro pack. I'm gonna drop it off at a school for the young kids. For the youngsters to enjoy. I'm like, look at this, that Dusty Baker. Jeff Sellers. Shane Rowley. Shane Rowley was pitched in 1981. Didn't he go to the Phillies and the Yanks, Shane Rowley? Terry Pendleton. Rudy Law. Nobody's above Rudy Law. Stolen base leader, 79. Willie Wilson and Omar Moreno. Lloyd Mosby. Al Nipper. We got a Carlton and a Floyd Bannister. I'm going to save it because it's Carlton. Frank Tavares. Nobody cares about Charlie Huff. Frank White. Elena Merced. Nino Espinosa. We got another one of these. Between him and Barboe. Chris Taylor. Mark Williamson. Definitely getting some commons in this box. Definitely getting some commons. Tommy Herr out of first base. What do we got here? World Series action? Yep. Dwayne Cooper. Larry Gurra. Timmy Burke. Dave Palmer. We got some old guys in here. That's good. Franco. David West. Jim Catt. Dave Frost. I mean, this is an older pack, but we're getting, who's this guy? Marquise Grissom. Marquise Grissom was pretty good back in the day. Bud Black. There's a nice old Tommy John card. And who else? Rios and Yan. How's this Tommy John? Tommy John looks decent. Holy cow. Look at this. 19. Look at the mileage on this dude already. On disabled list. Came back from the disabled list. Goes 16-16, 33 starts. 200 innings. Oh, man. Yeah, they came online. Repackedwax.com. Got my little bag here for garbage. For the wax. Look at this. Look at this. I gotta just killing my giant mouse. My mouse mat. Look at that. Great uniform, the Pirates back in the day. Awesome. Foley. Oh, we got an oldie here. What do we got here? Sonny Jackson. What year? I don't know what year this is. That's 68, 69? That's a little soft corner, but we'll save that guy. Willie Wilson. There's another oldster. Fred Gladding. I always feel like I gotta save the old guys. Junior Ortiz. Don Money. No relation to T-Money, I wonder. Those who... we got a rookie card here. Chris Bando. Canseco. Whoa, nice. There's a good pull there. Or a little Rhino second year. There we go. Alan Wiggins. The Rocket. Champ Summers. And a Freddie Lynn. What could have been for Freddie Lynn? Old Freddie Lynn. Terrible. This card just feels like total trash. Bill Buckner. I mean, this is a nice card, at least. Feels nice. There's Bill Buckner's picture. All right, who's this? Art Howe. We got a Pat Listash. Chad Motala. Checklister. Jim Poole. Rags. And we got a Rocket. We'll save the Rocket. Rick Wise. Look at this cut on this guy. Oh, excellent. And look at this, a Ricky. Now we're pulling out. This is what I like to see. This is like, Steve Garvey, not a bad card. Kelly Downs. Ed Kranepool for the Met fans. Jamie Moyer, 1987. Not his rookie. I think his rookie was in 1973. Pitched for 900 years. T-Money. Like that, the T-Money joke? If you know T-Money, and you know we're talking about here. Ryan Hickerson. Coney. George Witt. What year is this? I don't even know. 1958. Gotta save the George Witt card, I guess. Joel Skinner. This is when the Yankees were great. Gary Gaetti. Eddie Leone. Dave LaPointe. John Matlack. Who's this on the bottom here? Pedro Munoz. Tom Needham for. You see that? I'm thinking it's a Ricky. I see the A's. Rick Roden. Marty Clary. Raleigh Eastwick. And a Tim Cotto. I used to collect hockey cards. And I don't know anything about hockey. Less about their cards. Here we go. Here's a nice one out of the gate. The Count, Robin Yount. Oh, Flair checklist. Billy Spears. Billy Spears followed by Dan Spillner. Who's this? We got a Upper Deck Lee Smith. Roy Lee Jackson. Ken Maka. Ken Hill. Ron Reed. Stanton. Dwayne Kuiper. Jeff Kunkel. Cal Eldred. Sun's on the hill today. Chili Con Carne. And Rich Gedman. Yeah, the red Donruss. You know I love those red Donrusses. A Canadian, Aaron's a Canadian, loves his hockey. I get it. I understand. Totally understand. Lonnie. We got here Garth Org. A manager card. Wonderful. Who doesn't own manager cards? Todd Hundley. Ramon Martinez. Another Hector Valenzuela. We love the catchers. Chuck Rim. Mike Davis. Ron Kittle. We got a football in here. James Harris. For the Rams. Went to Grambling. Sure how that guy wound up in there. Rudy Law. Kent DeColvey. Von Hayes. And a Mike Barlow and a Bogsy on the bottom. Aaron says, my dad and uncle would talk about the Blue Jays back in the World Series time. Yeah, well, 91 was a good time. I mean, you had Alomar, Carter. I mean, back-to-back World Series champs. What are you talking about? Good times. There's a Pags on the Padres. There were Pags for the Yanks at 30 homers one year, I think. Did he have 30? 29, 32. David Green. There's a Spanky of value, I'm guessing. Yep. Blyleven, 86. I love the 86. Junior Kennedy. Dave LaPointe. John Curtis. The Hearst is the worst. Carl Hernandez. Thad Bosley. Louis Leal. All right. Greg Matthews. Brennan Bosch. Craig Reynolds. Phil Necro. Pitcher for the Yanks. Gotta love to look at the back of that card. Stacked. Phil Necro. I mean, seriously, I'm really got to bring out the magnifying glass for the back of this thing. Look at this. 84. So he was, how old was he here? So he's born in 1939. So it's 1984. So it's a 60, like 60 years old, 70. He's 40 something years old. 32 games, 215. Guy went 16 and 8 with a 3.09 ERA. Oh my God. Don't laugh at listen. I'm not blind. I got good eyes. Yes, I keep it in there. It's just, with the glare sometimes it is tough reading like the little letters. Johnny Matlick to start things off. Tanana. Bayer. What happened to him? He was awesome. Cesar Cedeno. Here we go. Red Donruss. So far, at least, there's no banana 91 Fleers. Lonnie Smith. Sporting News Rookie of the Year stars. Joe Shipley. Let's save the old timer. Jerry Koosman. Mike McFarland. Who is this? Kirk Dressendorfer. There's a guy who's supposed to be good. Fountain of Youth. Startle and Rose. Fountain of Youth? Is that a joke? Is that a play on that they're just old timers? Vita Blue. Look at that. George Hendrick. Man, this had to be one of his first cards, George Hendrick. Dwayne Henry. Bruce Kim. Well, Hendricks is going into the donation box. Yeah, good mention of Banana Fleers. Terrible cards. Although these are pretty bad cards too. Who we got here? Carew and Kenny Forsch. Benny DiSternio. Scott Sanderson. 80s. I like 86. Grant Jackson. Randy O'Neill. Upper Kepper. Charlie Lee. Juan Ecklenberger. Who's this? Malido Perez. This year he had like a 2 ERA with the Yanks. He had a great year that one time. Mike Torres. Who is this guy? Is this Wally Joyner on the Royals? Mike Lum. Juan Perez. Robin Ventura before he gets his butt kicked by Nolan Ryan. All right, starting out, Jim Brewer, Joe Orslack. Who's that? Roger Pavlik, Bob Shirley, Red Donruss, Bob McClure. Here we go, another rookie, Ed Sandowski. I'm not saving to get Sandowski. When I save this out, I'll put him in the big way. I'll look for him. Tim Lawler, Greg Briley, Von Hayes. I like Von Hayes. Who's this? Yount and Buddy Bell, Alfredo Griffin, John Ellis, Mark Parent, Greg Luzinski. Next. How long Charlie Lieberman's fingers look here? Looks like some kind of mutant. Figure you could throw the ball with hands like that. Jerry Royster. Greg Brock. Dave. Cardinals are up 7-0. What's happening here? And San Diego. I got 2 losers already to start today. Ken Holtzman. Rick Waits. Stu Clyburn, Steve Trout, Danny Jackson. There's a Ripken. Gallego. These are all newer guys. Darryl Bruin, Billy Ripken, Don Slaught, Klesko. Tom Underwood. Who's this? Dave Schmidt. Frank Tanana. We got Chuck James. This is an autograph card? Is that an auto on here? Bowman Chrome? I have to look into that. Oh, whatever. I'm not saving that anyway. Who cares? Chris Cordielli, Latchman, red Donruss, followed by Bob Malacki, Dougie Flynn, Alan Anderson, Dan Frischella, Dave Concepcion, Saxy, followed. Whoa, look at this! Look at this hiding out behind there. A little Griffey. Charlie Moore. Nice little Griffey card there. Almost missed the Griff. Apparently he's getting paid $3 million this year by the Reds. Ed Ott, Series MVP. Van Schreider. Butch Metzger. Who's that? Rookie prospect. Raul Mondesi. He was pretty good. Well, he had a couple good seasons, I should say. Dave Smith. We got Blankenship. We got a red team photo. Bernie. Mr. Money. Don Money. Another Tim Lawler card, really? Charlie Hustle and Dr. K. Yeah, last year NFL was excellent year in NFL. No one on all the sites. Listen, on my sites, yeah, I was really good. Picks and parlays went for picks, but even if you put like Sports Capping, another site I'm on, if you went to any other site, Sports Memo, any site that's guys selling picks, no one was better. No one even close. I doubled up everybody. Nice Steve Carlton card. Lee May, Fernando, Cecil. I don't know who that is. What we got here? Milt Kyler, Charlie Leibrandt, Rick Russell, little Jose Chico Leaned, Jerry Mumphrey. Who's that? Davis, Chilicon Carney Davis, Rick Wise, Shirley, Corey Schneider. An 82 record breaker here with Greg Minton. And the Stros thing, I'll put that in there for the little Astros fans out here. Yeah, definitely tell you'll do all right. Pretty good in NFL. I mean, last year was a super year, but all in all, I've always had good NFL seasons. Mark Davis, Art Howe, Adley Hamaker, Greg Gross. Look at the cuts on this bad boy. Unbelievable. Richie Zisk. It's not Richie P, it's Richie Zisk. Bob Horner, Stan Javier, Gary Matthews, Zeal, little Zeal in your life. We got a Carl Pavano. Oh boy. Speaking of Yankees, Carl Pavano and Tommy John. Record breaker Brett, Bedrock, Tim Wallach, Will Cordero. Starting off with a little Craig Nettles. We got an oldie here. A Ron Davis, again, cut like a champ. Look at that. Ruffin, Jerry Johnson, Jack Morris. I love these 88s. They're killing me with these 88 Fleers or whatever they are, 89. Checklist. We got Eisenreich. There's another Dusty. We got two Dusty Bakers. Who's this? Bobby Thigpen. Save. Remember he had 56 saves? Jesse Orozco. We got another auto. Is this another auto for Kevin Millwood? These all can't be autos. Well, I like Kevin Millwood. That's Oh, that's interesting. I'll keep the Kevin Millwood because I've heard of him. I got to see if that's a real autograph, though. Or if that's just how they looked that year. You know, sometimes they, Topps puts the autos on the thing like 1980. That's the second one of those. Spuds McKenzie, Chris Sabo. Tommy Boggs, not Wade Boggs, we got Tommy Boggs. Bill Lasky, Mark Littell. See, there's an autograph. Al Horbatsky, just the Mad Hungarian. Who's asking about the Mad Hungarian? I got to put that aside. Right, Richie P? Were you in the chat? Put him aside. Larry Bowden. Why no Rhino? We could get another Rhino. Oh, Lonnie Smith. What we got here? Doug Graves, Rick Mailer, Record Breaker, Fred Manrique. There's a Reggie card. Ken Hill. Right, somebody did bring that up, though. The Mad Hungarian. Mike Heath. Nails Dykstra. Mike Ramsey. See, no, these all can't be autographs. They all can't be autographs. Like this one, it says like baseball card on it, right? You see it says baseball card, where the Millwood has nothing on it. Carney Lansford. Terry Billings. Red Donruss. Lloyd Mosby. Tom Donahue. Steve Farr went to the Yanks. Nate Colbert, not a terrible cut on that one. Vance, Above the Law. Tracy Jones. Rick Rhoden. Don Gillett. Above the Law, best Steven Seagal movie. I'm going to go with Above the Law. Out for Justice, another classic. Danny Thompson. Tim Wallach. Mark Rudzelanek. Bill Verdon. Mark Davis. Bobby Johnson. Old guy Rocky Calavito. Totally destroyed on the back. There's a Bogsy. I'll save the Bogsy. Garbage. We got Dave Steve, Bobby Castillo, Ross Grimsley, Steve Fucati, Fred Tolver, and Eddie Figueroa. I don't know if they're worth whatever, but it's fun. Hey, Dan's in the chat. Hey, Daniel, how are you today? Ozzie Virgil, Darrell Evans. There's Senior Griffey, Max Venable. There's Joey Bell. Another supercut. What year is this one? 64 tops. Shane Turner. There's Nolan Ryan. Put that with the Houston pile. Jerry Royster. Darryl Thomas. We got here 79 highlights. Who's that? Willie McCovey. Floyd Bannister. Definitely, yeah, these are definitely older cats, Daniel. Some of these guys are before my time as well, so don't get upset. Billy Buckner on KC. Bruce Benedict. There's a Ricky. Who's this guy? Art Maffey. This is the 59s again? 64. Who's that? John Valentine. Be My Valentine. Rick Russell. Ozzy. Swindell. There's a Big Cat rookie. Billy Buckner. Storm Davis. There's a Rod Carew. Saberhagen. Manny Sanguileone. Mike Brown. They know, Nolan Ryan. We know that one. That's an easy name to know. Best athlete, Hojo. Sox team photo, and we got a checklist behind it. 83 Fleer checklist. Lonnie Smith, we got a Topps traded. Bobby Reese, active home run leaders. We got Rusty Staub, Al Oliver, and Tony Perez. Seba, Dave Rucker, checklist. Marlins Wave, Magic Juan. Juan Pierre, look at that. Magic Juan. Oswald Peraza. We got an old guy, old card here. The Milwaukee Braves, Joe J. Boy, they'd be totally offended by that picture. Today's world. Joe J. Milwaukee Braves. Joe hurled some fine games last season. Joe won 17 games for Wichita in 1957. Casey Candell, Ken Herbeck, Chico Walker. Or be burning down stadiums right now if they had that Milwaukee Brave shirt on. Adley Hamaker, Mariano Mendoza, Steve Braun, Kirk Gibson, Willie Montanez, Bill Cordell, Bob Renly, Dave Tobiak, Eddie Miller, Sheffield, Storm Davis, followed by Mike Perez. We got an oldie Al Fitzmaurice, not a terrible card. Nelson Cruz, Glenn Bragg. Excellent start to the pack. Johnny Bench. Pretty decent shape. Looks pretty good. Who's that? Paul Asemacher, Kurt Bavacqua, Billy Swift, Ivan DeJesus, Dave Bergman. What we got here? Prospects. Jim Eppert and Joey Meyer. Did not go anywhere. Brian Harvey. Mikey Torres. Adam His Due. Where's Michael B? Richie P. The giant guy. Rorick Harrison. All right. Lloyd Mosby. We love our little Lloyd. Johnny LeMaster. Steve Braun. BJ Surhoff. Ah, look at this. It's a nice little Ricky card there. Drew Hill. Graham Lloyd, the Australian assassin. The Crime Dog. Wally World. Hojo. Johnny Franco. Bob Clark. Fred Benny. There's another Nolan. Nice Nolan Ryan card. We'll save that one. Neil Allen. Jack Clark, Renee Martin, Quisenberry, and Bill Paschal. Quiz was a decent reliever back in the day. Reggie Williams. St. Louis 11-0. There you go, Yankees. San Diego 10-1. Wonderful. It's a nice 0-2 out of the gate. Hopefully Toronto wins. I could salvage a little something there. Rich Yost. Bucky Dent. Mike Young. Vance Law, Rusty Torres, Sal Botera, Felix Vermeen, Jim Sumberg, Freddie Lynn. Who's this guy? Mark Gardiner, Checklist, Oh, look at this. Joey Cora, Larry Milbourne, Kensley Jansen, Jeff Ballard. Hey, Nolan Ryan out to party. We need a nice 85 Donnie baseball, but we get a Bob Forsh instead. What is this? Pete Harnish. Roy Lee Jackson. Can't be a Bo Jackson, huh? Vance Johnson, not bad. Tito Landrum. Another Greg Nettles. Bob Stanley. Paulie Molitor. Grant Jackson. Keith Hernandez. Paul Hartzell. Another Roy Lee Jackson. Lenny Dykstra. Rick Leach. Dave Roberts. Come on, Dennis Eckersley. Really want an Eckersley card? Shawan Dunston. Reggie Smith. Biff. Paco Roba. Pat Underwood. Darryl Knowles. Here we go. Here's a nice card here. You got George Brett, Cecil Cooper, and Ron Carew. Not a bad card. Danny Pasqua. Pete Rose. There's an 85 Rose Donruss. Carlos Martinez. Thank you. What is this? Garrett Anderson. He was good for a little while. Dennis Rasmussen. Oldie. Don Hoke. Cincinnati Reds third baseman. Alan Trammell. Rick Miller. And a Dutch Darren Dalton. Final pack. It's the finale. What we've all been waiting for. Put these packs away. Or put them in the trash, I should say. See all the wax on me here. Tom Pagnazzi. Star rookies. Sean Green. He was pretty good back in the day. Charlie O'Brien, not so much. Chuck Harry, definitely not. Jim Morrison. People thought he choked to death on his own vomit in a bathtub when he was with the Doors. No, he's pitching for the White Sox. Jerry Reese. Carmen Castillo. Amos Otis. Does he do cookies or is that famous Amos? Nails. Kingman. Scott Sanderson. Jeff Reardon. Steve Jeltz. Jim Catt, and our final card, Bill Parsons. So, we got some random Dusty Baker cards. I'm going to drop these off for the school because they're Houston Astros for the kids. Those in the show, Midday Money, will know somebody bought up the Mad Hungarian Al Hrbitsky. We got to save that for whoever that guy is. We grabbed. These are what I think so. We got a Pete Rose. We got the Brett and Carew. There's another Nolan Ryan. Johnny Bench. Bogsy. Carlton. Griffey. Rosen Stargell. I don't know why I put this guy in here. It's just an old card. Robin Yount. Here's another old card. We'll move him out. Nice another Ricky here. Rocket. Rhino. I put an old card here. These are just old cards. Put them out. We got the Carlton. Brett. Raines and Ricky. Little Tom Seaver. The old Ken Singleton, Pudgy, and a Ricky. So, there is that. And that's that. I do not know if that's a Kensley rookie card. Let's see here. We'll go back through them here. if I can find it. I'm taking out these old 70s cards. I'll give those to the card shop. Where's Kensley Jensen at? Where the heck was that card at? Here it is. Kensley Jensen. No, this is a looks like a 2015. He's already had a couple years in the league. So, alrighty. All right, not too bad. Got some cards. That's it. Thanks for popping by, everybody. If you're coming to look headlines, and I'll see you later.